Yeah. So we are going live in just 5 seconds. So hello everyone, good evening. Welcome to Chess Olympiad's channel over here. With me, I have a very special guest. His name is Tran Thanh. I'm going to call him Tu. Welcome here, Tu.
Okay, hello Atul. Hello everyone.
Yeah,
Nice to see you.
yeah, and to just to let you know, there will be some delay between the stream and what you are going to watch on uh, YouTube. So don't worry about that. You can just see the Zoom screen which I have shown you. That is the live feed which they will be getting. There is 15 seconds delay is there. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we have some of our friends also here. Anshika is there in the chat. Guys, before we go further, I would like to say some things about our guest here. To that, he is 3 times Japanese Open chess champion, you can say, and he is currently the highest rated player in Japan. So that's a big thing about him, which I would like to say. He has won the Japanese championship in 2016, 18, and 20, and he is also a professional software engineer. Correct?
Oh, yeah. It's
Yeah,
correct.
yeah, and on his T-shirt you can say Rikai is Rikai Technologies is his company where he is currently working, and the best part is like he is in Chess Olympiad team, he which will be representing Japan in upcoming, you can say, Chess Olympiad, which is going to happen in India. So welcome our special guest.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, and we'll be asking so many questions, guys, in the chat, whoever is there. If you have any questions for Tu, you can ask him any questions. I'll be forwarding those questions to him, and we will have a very lively conversation here. One more thing I would like to tell you that we will be looking out some of the games of him which he has played. He has won against some very really strong players in the Japanese chess championship, and he has won against one grandmaster also. Means he has won against many players, but we have selected some of those games in this live stream which we will be showing you. So should we begin with the questions, simple questions, as we are going to do?
Okay.
Okay, so here
Yeah.
by the way, some guests, some viewers are saying hello to you. That
Oh,
Janvi is there. She's saying hello. Then Akash is saying hello. Nandini is also there in the chat. She is saying
yeah.
hello.
Hello everyone. Hello
Hello.
everyone.
Yes, hello everyone. And guys, let's begin this. So one simple question which I am a little bit curious. Okay, as as far as discussion before the live stream, which before going live, that you started playing chess. So how did you start playing chess? How you were interested into chess? Like, how was your beginning? Can you please tell us?
Okay. So first of all, thank you Atul, and thank you Nandini, for having me today. And this is a big chance for me to yeah explain, and I mean to show to the world about I mean I can give some insight about Japan, how chess is growing in Japan, and yeah, of course, something about myself as well. So how I started playing chess, back then I was around 5 years old, and uh, my family was in a rural area. I mean, they are my parents are farmer, and actually they didn't have time to play with me because they're busy with the rice field, right?
Uh-huh.
So and I have three elder brothers and one elder sister,
Hmm.
and yeah, they know how to play chess,
Wow.
but we don't. Yeah, but we didn't have the real chess ball. We have to cut the paper and write the pieces name on those piece of paper, and then play in the floor, on the floor.
Wow.
And they were playing and I was watching. Then I was kind of get interest into the game, and then they taught me how to play, and they bought me a book because they had to help my parents as well
Mhm.
on the rice field. So I started studying by myself through the book, and yeah, that's how I
That's
started.
quite difficult start, I will say, because you did not have the proper chessboard, but still
Yeah,
you made up the chessboard by yourself, and then you started all those things. One thing I would
yeah,
like to tell the viewers also, that originally you are from Vietnam, right?
yeah,
Yeah, and
yeah,
then you shifted to Japan, and now you are going to represent Japanese team in the chess Olympiad. So
yeah,
it's quite a different thing in Vietnam related to all those things. And as you said, like, you started with a very humble background, and still
yeah.
you studied chess, and you are now candidate master. You have a rating more than almost like an IM, I must say, where 2386 is your rating.
Thank you.
So you are of international master strength. So, like, who taught you chess? Like, as you said, like, your brother and sister, they started teaching you in the start. You started learning from the book. So, or was it the same thing until you reached to the point where you are right now, or did anyone help you in your chess skills development?
Okay, so around 6 years old, I mean, after about a year of studying by myself, then
Mm-hmm.
I was playing with people around, and I beat all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Then my family they thought that somehow I must have some talent.
Uh-huh.
Then they sent me to the to I mean around 2 kilometers far from home. But back then it's difficult because we had bicycle. We had only bicycle. We don't have bike or don't have any modern transportation.
Mm-hmm.
So so I had to live far away from home since 6 years old,
Oh.
and I was going to a chess club and have uh, uh, and study with a coach. Yeah, and then I started to play in chess tournaments, and then yeah, and I mean in Vietnam, there's many chess club which is sponsored by the government. So
Okay.
you you go into the club, you don't have to pay anything.
Oh.
But if you perform if you perform well in tournaments, you also get the I could say this the salary
Huh.
from the government for playing chess.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, so that's how I uh made money, and
You progressed
yeah,
in chess, you mean to say?
yeah.
Yeah. So one curious question is, like, how did you come to Japan then? Because of your profession as a software engineer, or what?
So around 2015 uh, I went to Japan for studying Japanese in 1 year, and
Okay.
after that I managed to get a job here in Japan, because comparing to Vietnam, Japan is a modern country with many modern technology, and yeah, I mean everything is better. So
Yeah.
yeah, so I just wanted to go to a better environment to in order to work and earn experience, and then maybe in the future I can come back and help my country.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how I that's why I went to Japan, and I
You're
mean,
pursuing both the
chess,
things now, chess as well as
yeah,
your professional career.
yeah, chess player like us, we go. I mean, anywhere we go, we play chess, right?
Yeah, yeah,
So
definitely. We love
yeah,
chess.
so
That's why once a chess player, always a chess player. That's how they say.
yeah, yes. So when I went, so when I came to Japan, I was looking around for chess clubs and friends. Yeah, and then I made friends and play and yeah, and started playing in the club, and then going to the tournaments, and uh, then I think I will be living here for a long time. So I decided to ship the federation to Japan.
That's interesting. So one question from Nandini is there for you, as she's asking that how does Tran means like you, how do you manage your 9 to 5 job as well as chess?
Okay, yeah, thank you, Nandini, for I mean, a difficult question. Uh, so actually, my job is not a 9 to 5 job,
Mhm.
literally, because I have so much to do, and literally, it's a nine to maybe 1 a.m. job.
Oh,
So, because yes, actually I am a director of department, so I have a lot of things to do, like growing the customer base,
mhm.
training my employees, and yeah,
You
many of
you are like some kind of manager, and in that busy thing you like to play chess also, and you are pursuing. By the way, we have one of your friend or someone from Japan. He is saying
oh.
Kame Kuru is saying like hello from Japan. Good to have you here, Kame Kura, sorry, Kame Kura. That's maybe he knows you or she knows you, I don't know. So here we another question is there from Akash. He's like who is your favorite chess player and do you prefer positional or attacking chess?
Actually, since my very beginning, I was, I mean, my favorite players was is always Gary Kasparov, because
Oh.
I like his aggressive style,
Mhm.
and me as well. I'm
You-
consider I consider myself as a fighter.
okay.
So I always go for fighting game.
Yeah.
But of course there's many backfire.
Mhm.
So I can easily lose in a choice position, because
Mhm.
I would fight for
You
every
will.
opportunity to win the games, and it will backfire against me.
That's also there in many players from Asian countries, I must say, because I'm from India and you are also from Asian country, can say we always like to play in a very aggressive style, not only because we have followed some players but also because of the surroundings. We need to fight for everything, so that's our usual thing. As you started playing chess, it was still a struggle for you, right? It was not so
Yeah,
easy.
yeah,
You had to make your own board and then you have to
yeah,
travel to just to learn chess far from your parents and everybody. So it's a fighting spirit is there in us since
yeah.
the starting, and you are a great fighter off the board and on the board also. And that's a pretty interesting thing. I'm feeling like really proud to have you on the stream, because many people are there in the chat. They might be looking at this stream in future also. They can get a lot of inspiration from you, like a player
Oh,
from such a background can still reach to your height. Like you are playing in chess Olympiad, it's a dream from many people. Means I'm telling you honestly, in India a player like me. Okay, I'm not very strong player like you. I'm just a 2100 player, but everybody's dream is to play in chess Olympiad. It's the biggest event in the chess, you can say, atmosphere, and you're playing there. It is an honor to have you here
Yeah,
on
of
the
course.
street.
I
Yeah.
mean, because it's the grandmasters in India, they are very strong, so it's difficult for people with player with level like us to get
Yeah,
into the team,
yeah,
right?
it's not that
uh
easy. It's not that easy.
yeah, it's not that easy.
You need to be 2600 or something like that. By the way, I have
Yeah,
one question. As you said, like, you are from Vienna, have you ever played or seen Liu Liam, because he's also of certain, like, similar age like us only. Liu Liam, have you
yeah.
ever? Yeah, you.
Many many times. And uh I mean, I managed to make a draw against him sometime, but
Mhm.
most of the time I was losing because he's so strong.
Yeah, yeah, I
He's
know,
number
I know.
one in
Yeah,
Vietnam.
yes,
And
yes.
also Liam and Trung Sơn, maybe you know
Yeah,
about
yeah, I
Liam
have,
of Trung
because
Sơn.
he has played in India. I know him.
Yeah.
Yes.
So they are the same age as me. Not the same. Liam
I'll,
is
I think younger is,
younger.
yeah.
Yeah. But Son Jung Sun is same age as me. So I in my younger time I play I had played with him a lot, and it's actually it's it's very tough. It was very tough to, playing against strong players like them. But yeah,
Yeah.
that's
By the way, one question related, as you are in Japan since last 7 years now, do you have more tournaments in Japan? Like, do you have tournaments where you go? What type of chess clubs are there? Because I heard from my friend Mayur that the chess clubs are there, players come there. How is the atmosphere in Japan for chess?
so chess in Japan is not popular
Hmm.
because here in Japan people are playing shogi,
Okay, a different form of brain
tradition.
games. Yeah, brain game.
Yeah, a traditional board game of Japan. And um, I mean, the old playing shogi, then their children playing shogi, and then their children playing shogi. So it's it's getting more and more popular.
Hmm.
uh, and it's difficult for chess player to um, I mean, we our chess community is still very small in Japan,
Hmm.
so we don't have sponsors.
Okay.
Actually, we managed to have some sponsor, but it's not. Of course, we cannot compare them to Tata Steel, or
Uh-huh.
I
Okay,
mean
big sponsors in India.
big sponsor. So we don't have the international tournament in Japan,
Okay.
uh, which I mean, like in India, there are many open tournament, and with a very big prize. So the very strong player, strong grandmaster, they come to India and play in the tournament, and that will have the local players the chance to play against strong player and study from them. And that's not that those kind of tournaments in Japan.
Okay, I hope
Yeah.
that situation will grow and everything. By the way, we as we are talking about the tournaments and everything, should we get to the chessboard now and discuss some of your games, so that viewers will also learn some of the things with us here, and you can explain the things. Should we start it then?
Okay, of
Yeah,
course.
should we shift to the other thing? And here, the first game which you would like to explain, can you please tell me which game would you like to look at of your
Uh,
choice?
okay, so let's see. Yeah, the boy is ready here. So let's continue with this game.
Okay,
This
tu
is
tu hong tong, this is the game.
yeah, to Huang Tong.
Okay,
He's a I mean a strong veteran, strong grandmaster in Vietnam.
okay.
And why I wanted to show this game to the viewers, because this is my first time ever uh, win winning against a grandmaster
Wow.
in classical chess.
Wow, that's
Uh,
a pretty interesting thing. Very nice, interesting.
yeah,
And
it
just to interrupt you, I would like to tell the viewers also, guys. Now we are going to shift to chess part of this small chess show, you can say. And do like the stream so that we can reach more people. Many people will benefit from the knowledge and the game analysis which we will be having now shortly. And keep liking the stream. And if you have any questions, do ask us. We will be asking some of the questions related to the games also to the viewers. We will wait for them. Okay, too. We will even ask some questions to the viewers. If some, I know in your games, fireworks are going to be there, means tactics are going to be there, and we'll take a pause. We'll ask the viewers to find the moves. Let's see whether they can find the move or not.
okay, okay.
Okay, and along the way, one more question has come up here. Have you ever been to India?
No, I
No,
this will be my first time.
first time.
Yeah,
Okay,
and yeah, first time playing in the Olympiad, and first time going to India as well.
okay, cool, cool, cool. Fine. So let's start then. E4, you are white, by the way. Tran is two, Mr. Two, I'll say, okay, Mr. Two only as a friend. He is with the white pieces. His opponent is a very strong grandmaster, and he is black. Two, whenever you feel like, just tell me, like, I want to explain this. Of course, I will be asking you questions. Uh,
Okay,
but you
so
can also tell me whenever you feel like telling about something about the background of this game or something. As you said, like, you selected this game because this is your first victory against a grandmaster, right?
yeah, so this is the Vietnam Championship in 2005 when I was 15 years old.
Mhm.
Uh,
Only 15.
and
Ah.
yeah, 15 years old, and the tournament was filled with many strong grandmasters back then, and I managed uh, to get to fifth place
Mhm.
uh, overall.
Okay,
So that
nice.
was a lovely memory
Okay, that's
back then.
congratulations. Back then also you were a pretty strong player, I must say. Now also you are strong, but I back then, I'm saying, like, in long back. Knight c3, you went for, and
Yeah,
knight to
this is the
c6
Vienna
game. Yeah,
the Vienna game.
yeah, and you opted
Yeah,
for g3 system. Okay,
yeah.
I'm a little bit
No,
surprised. I was thinking like maybe you will go for something direct, but you are going for something unusual. You're playing g3 move.
so my style is that I don't know much about the opening,
Okay.
the theory.
Mhm.
So I will go into I mean the not so rare but unusual setup,
Mhm.
so that me and my opponent will start to work on ourselves since the I mean as soon as possible.
Okay, cool, interesting. So you
Okay.
have a very original style of play, I must say. We in India call this as a natural player, not a bookish player.
Oh,
I mean, somebody plays the opening, we call him bookish player, like he's playing
bookish
according.
player. Oh,
Yeah, he's playing according to the book, opening book. But someone who plays by his heart or natural, we call him natural player. So you are a natural player, I would say.
Okay.
Not a bookish player.
So okay. So
So
bishop
bishop
g2,
g2,
d6,
d6 was played, and
d3.
d3, and
So f5.
f5 also. This looks like a
Uh,
very aggressive
yeah,
choice. Yeah,
he's
yeah.
my opponent. He is also a very aggressive opponent, and I mean it helped me a lot because playing against positional player,
Mhm.
uh, they will, I mean, slowly but slowly control the game and squeeze me.
Mhm.
But playing against aggressive player, uh, I mean, everything can happen, right?
Yeah,
So
everything, all results are possible because
yeah,
opponent is also not going to slow down. He's also going to try something new, and once as they said, like somebody is also trying, then only you will get the chances to do something in the game. So f5 was played. You placed your knight in the center of the board, knight to d5. Okay.
yeah, because this is a very nice outpost for the knight, right?
Yes.
On d5, and because the move f5, it also creates some weakness in the around the king.
Yeah,
So
there's
let's go to
some weaknesses are there, so you wanted to place your
yeah,
knight in the center of the board so that if needed it can do something related to the king side also.
yeah, yeah. And one thing about this is that black knight cannot move to f6 because
Mm-hmm.
if knight f6, then there's some, I mean, bishop g5, and
Uh-huh.
then we create a double pawn here and
Yes, yes.
weakening the king.
Yeah, means I meant to say,
So
like, even if this is there, even if he castles, you can double the pawn with bishop into
yeah,
f6 or knight into f6, both of the possibilities. And
yeah,
he needs to capture, and then maybe I will prefer to capture with the knight so that bishop will be very strong here.
yeah, of course. And
Yeah.
then for example, if rook f7, then can take, and I mean bishop d5.
Yeah, bishop d5, and you are getting the exchange also. So it will not be that easy for black in a way.
Yeah,
So knight
yeah,
f6 is out of question. So your opponent played bishop to e6 in this position, trying to get rid of the knight in the center of the board. By the way,
yeah.
one more thing is there. Maharshi Ray has moved to Japan, and he said like he haven't met anyone there to play chess. So if you can tell me if any chess club is there in Japan, wherever you play, maybe he can go there and okay,
uh
there we go. Kame Kura is saying in Tokyo there is a club called as Tabiya Chess Clubs. Okay, nice.
there are many chess club around Tokyo. So
Mhm.
or even you can DM me on Twitter.
Mhm.
Uh my account is farmer treaty, and
Yeah,
uh
Farmer 3T
yeah,
is his account, guys, on Twitter. You can direct message him, and you can reach out
yeah,
to him
I
for
yeah.
chess. He might help you there if you are there in Japan by any chance. Okay, coming back to the game here. Uh, Here you moved your knight to h3 square. Okay, I from a viewers point of view. Okay, I'm asking this question not like from me but viewers. You are developing your knight away from the center. Usually in the any normal chess, it is said that you should develop your knight towards the center. If I'm not wrong, right? So what
Yeah, the
was,
nine on
yeah, knight? Why
nine on
are
the team,
you,
it rim, right?
yeah, so why are you shifting your knight or placing your knight away from the center? Can you please explain? Because there are many beginners who come to our stream and they don't know that many principles, when to use them, when to break them. So knight h3, what was the logic?
Okay, so
Mhm.
basically the knight would head into the center.
Mhm.
Why? Because for example, from the for example, the knight on d5,
Mhm.
that from d5 we can control 8 square around
Correct,
him.
correct. We call him octopus knight also because it has it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But the knight on the edge of the ball can
Mhm.
only control half of the
Squares again.
squares, right?
Yeah, four only.
Yeah, only four squares.
Yeah,
So this knight is not
that active you
so
can say.
active.
Yeah.
Yeah, so active comparing to this knight. But in this case, I want to get the knight into g5, which
Mm,
is a very I mean a very strong square for the knight.
okay.
And in this case, the pawn already move forward
F5.
to f5.
F5.
So
Yes.
yeah, so there's some space around the king
Mhm.
that we can use.
Okay. So
Yeah,
you are
but
going against weaknesses which he has created early in the opening.
yeah, uh, but from f3, we can also go to g5 from f3. But in this case, f3, I mean, when we fianchetto, like
Mhm.
get the bishop to
Bishop.
g3, g2, it's not a good idea to cover the
Diagonal.
uh, yeah, and uh, and another thing is that after, for example, bishop take d5, take back, the knight goes somewhere, maybe like knight go to e7, then the bishop, no, this pawn is hanging. Uh, yeah, that's why
You
I
wanted to
want,
keep the bishop's diagonal open. That's why you went for knight to h3 with the idea of
yeah,
playing knight g5 in future. Okay.
yeah. Also, I wanted to leave this f4
Okay. One idea is there.
move. Yeah,
Nice, interesting. So you are keeping your options open. That's the simple thing you can say.
yeah,
Your opponent
yeah,
captured on e4, and then you captured back with d captures e4. Knight f6 was played, and here we go. The knight on h3 jumps to the g5 square, attacking the bishop on e6. I guess like whenever our knight is there, okay, on g5 square, and if your opponent's king side is little bit weak, we feel little bit more optimistic that okay, now I might have some chances.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's right.
yeah. And one thing is like opponent really cannot capture on d5 as far as I can see, because you will be getting the e6 square for your knight.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So that's why he did not capture there. He played bishop
So
yeah, yeah,
yeah, so can I come back a little
yeah,
bit
yeah, sure, sure,
here?
sure.
D tech a4. Actually here,
Mhm.
he I mean he underestimated the knight g5 move.
Mhm.
I think he should have played h6 here.
Okay.
This queen h5 check looks dangerous, but actually it is not, because bishop f7,
Mhm.
then if queen take f5,
Okay.
then yeah, may I ask the viewers here
Yeah,
a very
yes, yes.
yeah, black has a very strong move here.
Yeah. So guys, here
And
in the chat, you can tell us the move which who is asking you here. Like, what is the best move for black side? Can you spot the tactic? I will also think like the viewer here. What might be the idea? Okay, I can see one idea here, but I will not tell. I'll wait for them. Very interesting. So you can sacrifice. Miss opponent can sacrifice a pawn and try to get you into a trap. I hope that they will be able to find the answer here.
yeah.
Come on, Amei is there. Okay, Amei is there. He said Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa is
Japanese.
hello
Hello.
in Japan, in
Okay.
Japanese.
Japanese. Yes. Yes. Samartha is saying he's let. I hope that viewers will be able to tell us the move. There is a delay, no? So that's why it is going to take a little bit time for them to think and reply, because 20 seconds. Okay. Nandini is saying move forward L shape. She means to say like we need to move the knight. I think. Do you think that it is the correct move? The
Yeah,
knight move.
the night move is correct.
The question is where to move the knight, right? I guess like
Yeah,
we should move the knight to here on d4 square. because in
Yeah,
that
that
case we will be attacking the queen as well as the pawn on c2, and the fork will be there. There is no
yeah,
satisfactory check also from white side. So knight d4. So your opponent was putting one trap, I must say.
yeah. Actually, here it's not that kind of simple.
Aha.
Like after 94, actually,
Mhm.
the queen g4 move, the only move, but it's
Ah,
hitting the g7
g7
pawn as
pawn.
well.
Mhm.
Yeah, so it's complicated actually. So here you can take the pawn and take the rook and queen takes g7.
Mhm.
So this rook is, I mean, it's it's hanging, right?
Yeah,
But
H8 rook is, I'm a little bit curious about how to support that rook. Means maybe capturing this thing is not that good idea.
yeah, actually it's still okay here,
Okay,
and we can
okay,
play c6,
okay.
hitting the knight.
Uh-huh.
If queen take h8, then
You can capture the knight on
yeah,
d5,
we can capture the knight.
and you
If
have
the knight,
extra pieces. You have two
yeah,
pieces for the rook, I mean to say.
yeah, if the knight goes back, then we have queen f6 and
All the
uh
problems will be solved then.
yeah, protecting the rook.
Nice, very interesting tactical motif, I must say. So I can see like you are a very sharp player.
Thank you. So, but maybe my opponent, they don't want to open the king so much. So they, I mean, this jack looks very annoying, right? So he. That's why, maybe that's why he did play h6,
Yeah,
and he go for,
maybe he did not check all the things which are there in that position. But
yeah,
h6 was a possibility, and it was a very strong idea. So here he played knight to f6, and then you jump to g5 square. We already talked about this thing that if he captures on d5, we will be going towards the knight e6. So here bishop was played on d7 square, and
yeah,
then you
castle,
simply castled. He also
castle.
castled.
So we should stop here,
Yeah.
and here we have I mean, we already castle, so king f is
Mhm.
okay. The knight on d5, very strong. Another knight on g5, also very strong.
Mhm.
So here this is a nice attacking idea which I played. So can you guys find that?
Yes, yes, viewers, please little bit enthusiastic. We are asking you questions. Means our guest is asking you questions related to chess, and I hope that you will tell us some of the moves here. And if you are a little bit lively in the chat, we will enjoy the conversation. We will enjoy the game analysis because, as far as I can see, in just 10 moves, we have seen plenty of tactics which are already happening on the board. So this game is going to be very interesting game. So your involvement is very important for us, and do like the stream, keep subscribing to the channel also if you are new here. And here we go. Let's see what they say about the things which are there. They are thinking, I think so,
Oh,
because not that easy. I will tell you, it's not that obvious continuation also, what they should be doing. And as I mentioned earlier, we have beginners also in the chat who watch the stream.
oh,
So sometimes they are a little bit shy to tell the move, but they are listening. They always listen, I know. Some of my students also watch this stream whenever some guest is going to come, because they know that they are going to learn something today. Okay, fine. I think they might take some time. Can you only explain?
okay.
Yeah.
So here I played b4,
Okay.
and the idea is that so you usually when you play b4,
Okay. Okay.
you have,
We have one move by Ameya. Sorry to interrupt you. He's saying
okay.
h4 move. What do you
Oh,
think
h4,
about this move h4? He's saying like he
h
has written like let's start attack. So he has written in
Yeah,
Hindi.
the
Yeah,
h4, the Hari
yeah.
Hari 4. So this is the move I think in during my career uh I have made this move a lot. So I like to create the firewall along the edge file along
Mhm,
the edge of the ball.
mhm.
So I play this move a lot, but in this case h4 we don't have
Any targets
something
also?
to,
Yeah.
yeah, the real target
If G6 was
usually.
there, maybe you would have gone for something like this. Means something is
Yeah,
there by playing attack here.
yeah,
Right now, it is not
h4
there.
h4 in this case leaves black the chance to get
G4.
their business to g4. And
Yes.
also after h6, like the knight has to
Uh,
go back, right?
yeah, yeah, correct,
And
correct.
yeah, so we don't have time to spare here,
Mhm. So,
because if we, yeah, if we delay for one move, then black has a very strong defense.
correct.
h6 here.
Yeah. So basically, as we can see, this is the all about timing. Means you cannot really lose the timing in this position. Otherwise, your pieces, which are like there, the knight on d5, knight on g5, they will not be that much useful. So to use your pieces, you played b4 move, attacking this bishop. But one thing is there, opponent can just capture the pawn here. Is it a
Yeah, it two versus one, right? So yeah, so usually when we play before, except the gambit, then we have to play like c3 first and then
okay?
before.
Yes.
But it takes time. uh, your opponent can play h6 here.
Yeah.
So that's why I went straight for the
B4.
attack.
Yeah.
And
It
the
is
idea behind, yeah, the
yeah, yeah.
point being is, after, for example, bishop tech,
Hmm.
knight tech, you have c3 here,
Oh,
hitting the knight. The
okay.
knight has to go back.
C6, maybe C6.
Yeah,
Ah,
and
yeah. Now I
then,
can see. Now can see. Like your idea is to play Queen B3 check.
yeah, I was I was intending to ask the viewers, but yeah, it's okay.
Yeah. Now
Yeah,
our viewers are a little bit slow here, so maybe we can just directly tell that moves here. I will be
okay,
the
so
viewer. You can say.
so the idea is queen b3,
Yeah.
and goes for
Knight
the
F7.
fork here.
Yeah. Fork
So
S7.
if of course king cannot go to g8 because we can
Awesome.
take the queen.
We,
But
we, 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 we can ask this question to the viewers. Maybe they will tell us. Is there anyone in
no,
the chat who can tell us?
actually the smarter chess is not does not work in this position, because there's still the knight on
Ah,
f6, so we cannot
that's why I wanted to ask this thing.
yeah, we cannot go for this. But if black didn't have the knight on f6,
Mhm.
then
Then Rook
we
G8
have
and
a
Knight
very,
F7 was a checkmate.
a very nice checkmate here.
Okay,
But
fine.
anyway, the king cannot go to g7, g8, because we can simply
Just capture the queen.
capture the queen.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's a very deep tactic, I must say.
here
So B4 pawn
we
is not a free pawn.
yeah, actually, yeah, but actually here,
Mhm,
he goes he went bishop b6,
mhm.
which is a mistake.
Okay.
And he should have take this pawn.
Ah, knight captures B4 was a better
Yeah,
choice.
c3, and
Yes.
go back here,
Mhm.
and then accept the
Action down
uh
position.
exchange that position. But he still has a very strong bishop here.
Yeah.
And also the pawn on c3 is not that strong, so
Mhm.
he has some compensation for the material.
Yeah, I can even see one idea is there that maybe he can play bishop b5, attack the rook. If the rook moves knight g4, attacking the
Yeah,
pawn on
yeah,
f2. All these
yeah,
ideas are
exactly.
there. on the board.
Yeah, exactly. And then I mean, even exchange
Queens.
the queen and give the fa square for the rook.
Yeah, very deep calculation, I must say. He did not go for that thing. He played bishop to b6.
Yeah,
So
he goes bishop b6 and literally is winning for
oh,
white here
you are already feeling
already.
already.
Yeah, it's already
Okay.
because I have first I play c3 here,
Mhm.
and then of course with the idea
Queen b3.
of taking knight b6 and have queen b3 check.
Mhm.
So he has to go king h8, uh, get out of this diagonal.
Okay.
But a4 here, and this bishop gets into trouble.
Uh,
Hmm. So here he cannot play a6 or a5 because knight take b6 and this pawn will drop.
okay.
Yeah,
d6 will fall and the b6 pawn also looks a little bit weak to me.
yeah,
This pawn structure is not that cool.
yeah. So that's why a4 here. Black is already hopeless. Even only 30 move.
Yeah, very very soon you can say early in the opening phase only you have caught him.
So he play h6 here,
Mhm.
trying to hit my knight, and yeah, exchange the bishop for the knight on g5. But in the meantime,
You played a5. You said like, okay, if you want to capture on g5, capture it, no issues.
yeah, no issue. But the king will be exposed.
Exposed, yeah, it's completely
Yeah,
exposed. Now it is not that easy for black to defend. As you mentioned earlier, it is almost over also for him.
yeah, yeah. That's right. So he goes knight to
Seven.
e7, capture, queen check.
Oh,
The yeah, is
queen
it
also
it
enters
hurt.
into the game.
Yeah,
So
it
this
hurts.
this is why we always tell viewers here, like who are beginners, always take care of the king. If you don't take care of the king, then you are going to be in big trouble. And black's king,
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So this king should be in the king side, queen
queen
side,
side here,
not
somewhere here.
not here. Yeah, somewhere around here.
But it is completely exposed right now, and I don't know how he is going to defend it. Okay, here you played bishop h6. The rook was attacked. Rook f7, and I think
Yeah.
like this is the position. Maybe viewers can tell us like this is a very important thing because I have seen many people sacrifice something. They give and expose the opponent's king also, but they are not able to continue the attack. So from a viewer's perspective, uh, what advice will you give them, like when you have such an attacking position, how you should continue, what should be your plan of action? Like I know like how you played, but still like if a beginner is there or someone new, how they should approach the position.
So the most common mistake that beginners usually make is that they use one or two pieces
Ah,
for the attack.
one or two pieces only they use.
For example, in this case,
Mhm.
only the queen and the bishop.
Yeah.
You see, it's never enough using only two pieces to attack. Here,
Ah,
you have to use I mean, give everything you have. For
correct.
example, this bishop, use everything. Go on in for the attack.
As they say, means I have one book called as like calculation. In that, it is written
Yeah.
by Grandmaster Jacob Agard. I don't know whether you have heard about him or not. Calculation, one book is there. In that book, he says like bring all the toys to the party. Means all these pieces are there. He says like when the attack is there, it's like a party, and you need to bring all of them.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's true. It's true.
yeah. So here we have some moves here. Sachin Ranade is saying like f4 move. Ame is saying f4 move. Wow, they got the move, huh?
Yeah, that's very good.
Very good, very good. They
Yeah,
have
very
got
good.
the move, and you played f4. You can continue. So
Yeah,
yeah.
I played f4,
Mhm.
and the idea is to open up the f file so that these two very strong rooks can join the party.
Mhm.
So he goes queen c8. Of course, he cannot take this because rook take and then
Rook lift
doubling the
will be
rook
there.
and
Yeah, rook will come
yeah,
and it will be almost over. F6
yeah.
pawn will also be weakened in that case.
So he go queen c8
I can
with the
see.
idea of yeah
Very
bishop
tricky
g4.
idea, very sneaky idea. He wants to
Yeah,
trap
very
your
tricky.
queen.
So if I so I mean if I underestimate him here,
Uh-huh.
if I play
Yeah, you capture the
f
pawn
take
then.
e pawn, this is a very natural
Natural
looking
move, yeah,
move, right?
correct. Yeah.
Yeah, but bishop g4
And the queen is
and then
trapped. Bishop
knight
here, knight
g6.
g6. And suddenly the queen is not having any squares to move around. Yeah,
So he's a very resourceful grandmaster,
yeah, very
I would
resourceful
say.
grandmaster. Yes, it's definitely. And we have many people joining us, guys. Whoever new is there, keep liking the stream because we are learning something here, and I hope that it is useful for you. And let's continue here. So
Okay,
you stop the
so
thread here, I can see.
I saw the idea and
Mhm.
then I go h3.
Okay, we have one question here. Amay is asking f5 and block the diagonal. Do you think that is a good idea to block the diagonal like
Actually,
this?
f5 here, I think this is a computer's choice. Actually,
Oh, really?
this is a
Computer?
very
I thought like it might be a mistake because you are blocking your own rook also.
yeah, but the idea is that we still have g4, h4, and g5 coming.
Ah, okay. Means a
So
pawn storm, you can say.
yeah, the pawn storm and actually f5. Why is that so strong? Uh, because these pieces, the knight, bishop, the
Queen
queen,
and the rook on
this
a8.
rook,
Yeah.
everything is stuck. So actually, literally no
They are
move
just the
for
spectators on the board. They are there, but they are just spectating.
yeah. So this is I think this is the computer's choice in this position. But in terms of I mean, for me, I want to have the
The f file open, I think.
option. Yeah, I want to take on f5 and on e5 and
Mhm.
open up the files for the rooks. So
Mhm.
I play h3.
H3. Okay, cool.
Yeah, which is still winning for white.
Hmm. Yeah,
Yeah,
his king is too much exposed, and you are bringing your toys to the party, I can say. Slowly and
yeah.
gradually, you are going to bring your pieces. So here he played rook h7. We can play
Rook
his,
h7
and you captured the pawn as per your plan.
capture. Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
bishop bishop
He
e8
bishop
hitting
e8,
the queen.
hitting the queen. He cannot capture with f into e5. Of course, you have a simple idea rook f8 and queen. Oh, rook f8 is not there. No, your queen on h5.
Not right now, but I have queen g5 check
Uh
first,
huh. King
and
h8.
then rook f8.
Yes, king h8 and then rook f8.
Yeah,
Hmm. Correct. So you will be winning his queen for sure. So he did not go for it. He attacked your queen with bishop e8.
yeah.
Okay.
So queen h4. He goes knight g6,
Still attacking.
hoping for like I
Ah,
mean it's easy to mess things up here if you play careless move like queen h5 or something, then maybe knight take e5 and I mean uh I mean it's difficult
yeah. Maybe we can ask
to
the question to the viewers like what to play after knight to g6. It is a very
yeah
interesting position.
sure.
Guys, here in the chat, please tell us which move do you think that here our guest played here. And two is the white. And he wants to crush his opponent. Let's see whether we can find out. White to play and win. The queen is under attack. Will you save the queen or not? I hope that they will get the move.
They will.
They will get.
I think they will.
They are strong players. They will get the. Mm. Okay, so Chin is saying Queen F6. I don't think
Queen
so.
F6.
Dakshat is also saying take on F6, but Queen F6 is a mistake, guys. Your bishop on H6 is hanging. Ameya is also saying Queen F6, but they are missing that bishop here is hanging.
Yeah, Queen F6. Then Rook take X6,
Yeah,
and we don't have
any
the
checks.
checkmate.
Okay,
Yeah.
try again. We will tell them try again. Queen F6 is a blunder. Don't underestimate your opponent's captures. It is not only you who is going to capture. Your opponent is also going to capture something. Come on. I hope that they will get it.
But Queen F6 is very close to to the answer.
Yeah, very close to the answer, but that is not the answer. Okay, let's see. By the way, our friend Sachin is watching this stream all the way from USA. He just woke up. He is my friend, and he is also chess enthusiast. Stays in USA and he's watching the stream all the way from USA. So we have two
Oh.
people. One is on one end of the world, and other is on the other end. Oh, finally, somebody has got rook into f6. Sachin has got rook into f6.
Oh.
Nice, nice,
Nice. Nice.
nice.
Nice. Nice.
Okay.
Rook take F6. Yeah, Rook take F6 is the move here.
Yeah,
The idea is
yeah.
if knight take H4, then we have a very nice checkmate here.
Checkmate with rook
Rook
f8.
F8.
Yeah, means you are like, okay, I don't need my queen. I just need my other pieces to checkmate your king.
Yeah, the most important role in chess is checkmate your opponent's king. So you can sacrifice anything
Anything.
as long as you can deliver the checkmate along the line. So
Yeah.
yeah.
So he did not capture your queen, and he played the last move. You can say rook
Yeah,
e7.
but
Yeah,
yeah, but I mean it's already hopeless here.
yeah.
So I play the last shot, rook take g6, and
G6.
if he yeah
Bishop.
he resigned here. But if bishop takes g6, then simply queen take e7 and
This is also,
mating.
and your piece
Best
up,
move.
and it is just winning question.
Yeah,
He cannot play queen f8. That is the PT because bishop is controlling the f8 square.
yeah, that's right.
So queen g7 is unstoppable, I will say.
Yeah,
Otherwise, he needs to give the queen. Amazing attacking game. And just to let the viewers know this thing, at that time, our guest too was just 15 years old. He was playing against a very experienced grandmaster, and to win against a grandmaster in just 25 moves is not that easy. Okay, but he had done that magic. Congratulations, very nice game, and I really enjoyed the game. Okay, it's like the
thank you.
tactical motives which you explained, the small ideas which were there after capturing on b4. Everything was very deep. It was not that easy to spot. Also, the way you have played is really amazing. So, guys,
Yeah, I was very happy
uh-huh.
after the game, and every time I go through this game, the very nice memory keeps coming back, and yeah, it makes me happy actually.
Okay, here Sachin has one question for you. He's saying, how do you mentally train yourself to play against higher rated players or grandmasters? Let's take one or two questions.
I mean, for me, when I get into the ball, the open, no matter who I am playing,
Mhm.
uh, even weaker player or stronger player, they are just that games, that my opponent in that game, that specific game. So I will forget anything, any background, anything, just to focus only how the game's going, and how to utilize my strength, and my preparation for the game only.
Okay.
So
You
I
don't
mean that.
care that much about the titles or something. You just focus on the game.
Yeah, yeah. The game itself.
Okay, interesting, interesting. So that's how you should play. You should, and there is one very famous quote is there by one famous grandmasters of past. He his name is Svezar Gligoric. The way you said no, you don't worry about the. He used to say that I play against the pieces, not the opponent.
Ah, yeah, 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 yeah. I heard about the code as well.
Yeah, yeah, he used
Yeah.
to play, and he has even wrote the book. Also, his book's name is also that I play against the pieces by Svezar Gligoric. So that reminded me of that quote which you were trying to tell us here. So should we go to the next game here?
Okay.
Should we go
This
to this game, Shinoda or Kobayashi? Which game would you like
I
to?
let's go. Uh, let's go with the game with Shinoda,
Okay, Shinoda. I will
and I
just
think we
flip
should
flip the board
leave the
also.
ball.
Yeah, I
I
have flipped
yeah,
it
I
the board.
already.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Guys,
So this game.
we are going to start with a new game, so if you have any questions you can ask, and uh, we are going to ask you questions, then please answer also in the chat. Be a little bit more lively, because we are going to have a very instructive stream here. We already enjoyed one game which was very beautiful, and keep liking the stream so that this stream will reach to more people, and they will also benefit from the experiences which our distinguished guest who is going to be there in chess Olympiad also, and he's going to play for Japan. Okay, so let's begin then. D4, your opponent.
Okay, so the
Yeah.
background of the game is this is the eighth game in the Japan Championship 2020,
Hmm.
which was held in May.
Okay.
Uh, yeah, so the eighth game, and I was black
Okay.
against Shinoda.
And
Very
that time you won the Japanese championship, or when did you win?
you mean
Means this that year when you played this game, did you win the championship that year? Because you
this
won
game?
the no championship. I say Japan championship, because you won Japan championship 3 times, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, yeah, three times, right?
Yeah. So I'm saying, like, was that the year when you played this game?
No, this game is played this year. So
Okay, this year.
yeah, I only came into second this year. So
Okay.
what a pity, but
No, no, no.
yeah,
It's not a pity. Of
that
course, like, you have won 3 times and you are in top two pots. It's a big achievement. Okay, fine. So
okay.
Shinoda is white. You are black in this position. You went on to play knight c6. I somehow
Yeah,
feel
sure.
like you have some connection with the c file. It's because in the previous game you played knight c3. Now you are playing knight c6.
No, I came up to the 96 move. I mean, maybe since 2018, if I remember well. Inspired by Magnus.
Okay,
He in
Magnus.
Yeah, in the World Blitz and Rabbit Championship, he usually play knight c6 against the e4 move, e4 knight c6. So I think this is unusual opening, right? It's very it's
Yeah,
rare.
yeah.
So
It is unusual. Not that
yeah,
common.
yeah, it's not common.
Mm.
So I want to play this line in order to
And also
get
and also, like, I have seen some games where people go for d4 and f6, c4, knight c6. This is
I play
also
this.
uh,
No, I play this line a lot.
a lot. Oh.
Yeah, I play this line a lot. This is called a night dance opening.
Very, very interesting, because I have played this opening. I have played against this opening many times, because my opponents have played this, and very interesting position comes after knight c6 and everything. Black is giving up the center, but he gets something in return.
So when I play white, I play knight f3 and knight c3.
Knight after knight c3. You don't play any pawn moves.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So in this game also you continued with the same spirit. Knight c6 you went for.
Yeah, so actually this tournament, for this specific tournament, ninth round tournament,
Mhm.
but most of my game, I mean maybe 8 or 9, 7 or 8 game,
Mhm.
I play knight c6 when I play black,
Okay.
no matter what move
White played.
yeah, white play, and even either c6 either c4, e4 or d4.
Anything your
And
move is ready. Knight c6.
yeah, I play knight c6. And when I play white, I play knight c3 first
Oh,
move.
okay. Means you have already pre-moved in all the games in a computer language. In computer, like when we are playing the game, we always pre-move. No? Okay, nice, interesting. Yeah, that's why I told you this thing also earlier, that you are not a bookish player. Like you don't play according to the book. You play by your heart, and you invent your own thing. So truly something natural player, I will say. What do you call it there? Do you call it natural player, or do you have any term there for the way you play? We
uh,
have this natural player term. Maybe in
I
Vietnam or maybe Japan. Do you have any term like that? In your language also you can tell.
Yeah, people just call me when I play my opponent, the opening I play, people just call me that's um it's just it's
Means
it's two
it's your opening.
it's two like it's
Yeah,
two
yeah.
like
Two's opening.
yeah.
Okay, fine.
So
So let's continue here. Knight c6. You played.
96.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
played knight f3.
there's actually a funny story uh here.
Mhm.
um Before the games, before the night, the evening before the game, when the pairing come out, my opponent Shinoda,
Mhm.
he's very active on Twitter, and
Oh,
he actually, yeah, he also he stream a lot. He has
okay,
he stream for the Japanese Federation's YouTube channels as well.
okay.
He's very active.
Mhm.
Then he shared the about the pairing on Twitter. Then I replied his tweet. I says uh, um, I say one c6. uh, I play one knight c6. It's your turn. Something like that. Uh, and the day before and the day after, he played d4, and I played knight c6 as I promised on Twitter.
Okay.
That's the funny story.
So you
So
you challenged him openly, like I'm going to play knight c6,
yeah,
and you
I'm
be
going to
prepared.
play knight
Yeah.
c6. You can prepare. uh,
Nice, nice, great.
okay,
So here.
so he went knight f3. I go d6, g3, bishop g4. I usually play like g6 here, g6 bishop, g7, knight f6, and go for the setup like the king Indian defense.
Yes, King's Indian.
Uh,
And then
but
maybe you go for e5 also after castling.
yeah,
Mhm.
but I know he must be preparing
Prepared.
something, so
Because you already
I
told him, no, that you are going to play this thing.
yeah, yeah. So I changed the order a little bit. I go bishop g4 here. Mm, yeah. So the idea is that uh, somewhere along the line I can capture the knight and go to, yeah, e5. He goes bishop g2, knight f6, c4. Just simple development.
E5.
e5.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hitting the
Okay. When I have a question, like you were ready to exchange the queens and go for the endgame.
yeah, it's okay
Because like
to,
he can go for the end game, no, like he can capture whatever you capture, knight or pawn. Still
yeah,
the
yeah.
queens will be exchanged, and you were okay with going for the end game.
Yeah, it's very okay for black here, because after exchanging the queen, The pawn, you see the C pawn is already on C4,
Yeah.
which is I mean there's D4 square and B4 square for the knight,
Okay.
and we can hit him with knight C2 or something.
Correct. You have some
So
ideas like this in future.
yeah, so there's space around the queen side for 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 black
And
to get into.
one more thing which I just saw, that castling is not that good idea because you have e4. The knight
Yeah,
is
also
not having any good moves, and bishop e2 is coming.
yeah, it's also a very good idea.
Hmm. So casting is not possible, and if knight b4, yeah, I can understand. Like queen exchange is not actually a good idea for white. So he did not go for the queen exchange. He played
Yeah, he played d5, and
d5.
usually e5 d5 is a typical idea when playing against the I mean uh the setup like the king Indian defense.
Yes, correct.
So here's I go knight b8, and this is also a very funny idea. I play this knight b8 move a lot. So
Mhm.
usually when I go knight c6, I then my opponent play d5, and I go back to b8. And this is also inspired by Magnus.
Yeah, he plays Breyer variation if I'm not wrong. In that Breyer variation in Ruy Lopez, he goes for knight b8.
Yeah, but the knight b8 idea is not that bad because we are going to c5.
Yeah, c5, knight a6,
Uh,
knight c5, knight d7, knight c5. Both
yeah,
c5 square is weakened because the d pawn has moved forward.
yeah.
Yeah.
So he goes knight c3, knight bd7,
Okay.
going head into c5, h3, bishop take f3, bishop take f3. But here he should have played e take f3,
Why?
and
Can you please check? Because see, from a perspective like doubling the pawn is usually not that natural idea for the beginners, or you can say the newcomers for chess. What is the idea of ef3?
yeah. So the idea is that this is just a temporal. Uh,
Temporary doubling the
it,
pawn.
yeah, because we can go f4
Ah, okay.
and challenging the pawn on e5.
Mhm.
So after, for example, castle,
Mhm.
then f4, and after exchanging the pawn here, bishop take f4, we have a pair bishop. So when you have a pair bishop, you want the position to be open, right?
Correct,
We
correct,
don't
correct.
want we don't want close position.
Mm.
We want to open up the position in order to have many I
Open
mean
diagonals for your
yeah, open
bishops.
diagonals for the bishop.
Yeah,
So here bishop take f3, the position I mean it's difficult to open the position.
mm, correct, correct.
Yeah,
He should have
that's
played
why.
ef3 with the idea of playing f4 in future. So he missed that chance. He played bishop captures f3, which is a very natural move, I will say.
Yeah, very natural move.
Very natural move. Like anybody will not think about capturing with the pawn because it doubles the pawn. But that is a
Yeah,
temporary thing.
yeah.
Yeah. So
uh,
here you played
yeah,
f.
it's understandable to play bishop f3, but sometimes you have to, like, I mean, this is my advice to the viewers. Sometimes the natural moves might not be the best move in the position. So
Right.
you should have you should pause a little bit and I mean considers the other option as well.
Okay.
Is it really unplayable, right?
Yeah, you need to take a pause, and it happens with the kids a lot. They're in so much hurry to capture. If somebody captures, they capture, because I teach chess, so I know like kids are very prone to capture, 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 capture. They don't wait at all. So
Yeah,
yeah, we need to wait for a while before capturing
yeah,
back.
yeah. That's true. That's true. So
So,
here I
so
play
a5
a5.
probably
Uh,
to secure the square of c5, because b4 will not be possible in that case.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. So he goes bishop e3, developing the bishop. I go bishop e7.
And he is, maybe
Yeah,
he is stopping knight c5 also, because you can capture. He might be having that idea.
yeah. But actually, the bishop doesn't have another
Good
good
square.
square. So if g5, then h6 is coming.
Mm.
d2 is too passive.
Yeah,
So
e3
yeah,
is
e3.
considered to be the better square, you
Yeah,
can say. Okay,
yeah.
here bishop e7, he played.
Queen c2, rook a6.
Okay, this is a very
So
strange move. Okay, I
yeah,
would like to understand why did you play this move?
okay. So this move is very strange, and actually we have a stream a live stream of the tournament on YouTube,
Mhm.
and when people saw this move,
Mhm.
they don't understand,
Yeah, obviously it
and
is not that natural.
yeah, they don't understand, and they I mean, I will talk back a little bit about this move later.
Mhm.
But here,
Mhm.
my initial idea is that I want to support the b6 square for the knight,
Ah, okay.
because I
You
want to get the knight in this knight to b6 and this knight to d7.
okay. Knight
I
c5.
I, I want this setup, so I wanted to wait for uh I don't want to castle here because I don't want to castle here because he might castle queenside and go for the
Ah,
pawn
okay.
storm here.
Okay. So you are having that waiting strategy. You are waiting for
Yeah,
him to castle, and then accordingly you will castle.
yeah.
Okay.
But there's a little there I couldn't find any good move here. So I went for rook a6 with the idea of cementing those c5 and b6 square.
Basic square. Yes, yes. I
Yeah,
have seen this kind of ideas. Another thing which I would like to add is that when this knight will be coming here, this bishop might be played on g5 and exchanged, because this bishop on e7 is not that open bishop right now, right?
yeah. This on
Uh,
this was also my idea
yeah,
to
exchange.
repositioning the knight and going for the exchange.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So here,
So
after rook
he got
a6, he castled, and now
yeah,
finally you castle.
yeah.
Okay,
So he
here we
go
have a question. Okay, here Sachin is asking, after rook a6, a3, b4. If this kind of idea is played, then what? Actually, he played a3.
yeah, he play a3.
Yeah, he played a3, and b4 is something might be next idea, but you stopped it immediately. Before you
Yeah,
stopped with the move knight b6, because now
knight to b6
if this is
hitting
captured,
the
yeah, pawn on c4. So I hope
yeah.
Sachin got the answer. And Samarth is asking, is Tran coming to Olympiad in India? Yes, guys, he is going to come to Olympiad. He is in Japanese team, and we are going to meet him in Chennai. And I
Yeah,
hope,
I I I I I can't wait to meet you guys in Chennai.
yes, yes, definitely. And it is going to be his first time in India. So, okay, one question related to that: how, like, are you excited to come to India? Because you must have
Yeah,
heard some stories about India. This, that.
I'm very excited to first of all, this is my debut in the Olympiad, and second of all, India is the how to say the place where many strong grandmaster and uh, yes, specifically Vishyanand. He's
Yes.
yeah, he he is legend, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah, he's a legend. Legend.
yeah, I can't wait to meet him in person. Maybe I will ask him to give me the yeah
So one
I will ask
photo
him to
and
take
one
yeah one
photo.
photo. Yeah,
Yeah,
that would
definitely.
be a very nice memory.
You will
I
pick
could
with him.
have there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Vishy sir is going to be there, and he is like a chess god for all Indians.
Yeah,
Because
that's
of
good.
him, chess has flourished in India, and not only in India, I will say even in Asian countries
Yeah, yeah.
also, he is considered as very influential. Because of him, many people took up chess. He inspires people.
Yeah, invites people, and he inspired me as well.
Uh,
When I was a little kid, my favorite player, of course, is Gary Kasparov. But other strong grandmaster like Anand and Ramnik, their names and their games, yeah,
yeah,
they
you learned,
inspire me.
yeah, you learned
Yeah,
some things from him. He's truly a one inspiring player. Yeah,
yeah.
so we will see like how the things will be, and I hope that you will get one nice photograph with Vishy sir, and you will put it on Twitter also.
Yeah, of course, of course.
Okay, so coming back to the game, so you are hitting the pawn on c4 square, so he supported it with b3 move.
Yeah,
And
b3, and then I go knight f d7.
yeah, you are,
As planned.
yeah, as planned. And yeah,
Yeah,
I can even see one thing that bishop g5 is the idea you mentioned, but as like the previous game, okay, in the previous game you play knight h3 so that your f pawn can go forward. So here
yeah,
also you have the idea of playing f5 move.
yeah. Sure, yeah,
Yeah,
sure. It's true. It's true.
yeah. So here your opponent played
He,
knight to b5. Yes, yes, next.
yeah, knight b5. Knight b5 is a very strong move. So it's tough my idea of playing bishop g5, because if here bishop g5 take, then this c7 pawn will drop.
Correct. He is stopping your idea. Basically, you cannot exchange your bad bishop.
Yeah, and also his idea is that he want to protect the c4 pawn with his queen so that he can play b4. Uh, the b4 break is very typical in this kind of position.
Yeah.
So I played f5 here.
F5. As we were talking about that thing, like you have
Yeah,
different plans, and you are going for the opponent's king now.
yeah. I that's the most important goal. So I went for that.
Yeah.
So he
So
played
b4. As
b4.
Sachin was talking about this thing, finally your opponent played it, but it is not causing any trouble because you don't have your king there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's true. But c5 is very strong here.
Yeah. c5 is going to come.
Yeah. So I play knight c8.
Oh, prophylactic
Yeah,
means before it comes, you moved back.
yeah. And yeah, and he plays c5,
Mhm.
and I play f4.
Okay, it did not capture on c5.
Because capture on c5 doesn't have I mean, he can capture with the bishop
Okay.
actually.
Yeah, bishop capture is also there.
This if he capture with the pawn, then it's just only transpose
The game you had
to the game.
similar kind of game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I play
Okay.
f4 here.
f4 means you just wanted to make sure that the bishop is being attacked first.
Yeah. So it's very risky for white to like open up the king, and but in the meantime he controls the center. He
Mhm.
has very strong d5 and c5 pawn. So yeah, he sacrificed the safety of the king.
Yeah, I mean like he has less number of pieces around his king,
Yeah, f4 g take f4 e take
but now it
f4.
is opened up. No, like the king is too much exposed now.
uh I think he he thought that king h2 might be it might be enough for the
Okay.
king, maybe.
Means king h2, he might be having his own plan of playing rook g1 attack on you.
Yeah, and the bishop, yeah, the bishop d4 is also hitting the g7 pawn.
g7 pawn. Yes, correct.
Yeah. So here I play D takes c5,
Mhm.
B takes c5,
Ah,
and I would like to ask the viewer here.
mhm. What would you play?
Uh, yeah, what move I made
Yes, guys,
in this position.
please tell us which move was played here. Sorry. Excuse. Let's see whether they can tell us the move or not. It is a very tricky move which he has played. I am impressed.
Thank you. Yeah, this is. I mean, considering the idea,
Okay,
this
knight
movie
e4. Somebody saying knight e5. Maybe he was saying. Okay, Dakshat
night.
knight e5 is not a possibility because bishop will capture. Because I said no, we have some beginners also in this stream.
Okay.
So this is not a possible. Knight will be captured, so that's not a good idea. Anyone else who wants to try it here? I think if they pay attention to your previous rook a6 move, maybe they will get the answer.
So
Okay, here bishop f6 is Mirza Ghalib is saying. Bishop f6.
bishop
Yeah,
f6.
bishop f6 is suggested here. What do you think about bishop f6?
Bishop f6 is also I mean a good move. Exchange the bishop and so that the queen can come to h4 later.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, but
But okay, Dakshat has talked about rook at 6. Exactly, bang
yeah.
on target.
Oh,
Dakshat Rawat has mentioned about rook at 6. And yeah, well,
yeah.
your rook is coming in the game.
I play rook h6 here. So there was some rumor around my rook a6 move. So when people look back to this game and they s- they keep telling that I saw the idea of lifting the rook and bring the rook to h6 10 moves ago.
Oh my god.
Like yeah, that's the rumor. But
It's possible, okay? Means it's a very
I
interesting idea, like swinging the rook from the one end of the corner to the other end of the thing. It's very interesting idea. It's worth remembering
I
for many people.
it's true or not, I would keep it as my secret. But this idea, I actually I play Budapest gambit as well.
Oh,
So there's an idea of lifting the rook and to a6 and bring to a6. First, I think it was invented by a very strong Grandmaster Morozovic.
oh, Alexander Morozovic. He is
Yeah,
truly a very creative player, I must say.
yeah, with this idea.
So
So
when you played Rook A6, you had this idea in your mind. So your rumor
I
is
will
not wrong.
I will keep it as my secret, but I know about this idea.
Uh-huh.
I know this idea,
Okay.
but whether I think I had 10 moves, I will keep it as my secret.
Okay. No,
But,
Sachin
but
is saying never played it, seen means never seen it, something like that. A rook coming from A file to the H file. Truly a very interesting idea, and it is one question I would like to ask as a viewer also. If you want to like build up this kind of abilities, like finding out this kind of unique ideas, what you should do as a
okay,
chess player?
so
If you want to build up this kind of play, like ideas or something, what you should do?
so first of all, you need to improve your imagination.
Okay.
Imagination. So one way to improve your imagination is that you can solve the puzzle.
Okay.
I mean, not a simple, not a normal tactic like combination, but the puzzle like two move checkmate, three move checkmate.
Oh.
Uh, with the, I mean, the answer is not some like not an easy looking move, but the I mean, very deep. Like, I mean, it needs imagination to solve this kind of puzzle. So
So solving the puzzles will improve your like imaginative ideas, you can say. The idea
yeah,
which, okay, cool. So rook at 6, thanks for the answer, by the way. Rook at 6, you have played. Now you are aiming towards the h3 pawn, and of course anybody will save the pawn, and he saved it with the move king h2. But you are
yeah,
saying it is a wrong move.
yeah. But actually, yeah, the idea of rook s6 is a, of course, fantastic. But it's not winning for black. It's actually black already got into trouble.
Oh,
Uh, the idea is that this h3 pawn, I mean, white can just simply ignore th-
oh, you can ignore
this
it.
pawn.
Okay,
Yeah, you can ignore it and play rook to d1
really
with
means
the idea
this is not that natural move, I must say. What is the idea of rook
yeah
d1?
of the idea is that you can play c6 and
Okay.
open the d file.
Hmm.
Uh,
You're putting pressure
black
on the d file now. Queen is there.
black pieces are very passive. Yeah.
Hmm. So your
So
thing is like if somebody captures, like let's suppose you capture on h3, then
yeah, you
white
can
might go for c6 move.
c6 and you have to take, right?
Hmm.
Take on c6, take this, and if the knight goes, like, for example, knight to, I mean,
Yeah,
b8.
anywhere b8 is the only square, because anywhere
uh
you play, bishop will capture the knight.
yeah,
uh,
anywhere bishop can capture.
yeah.
So if knight b8, then bishop g7,
uh,
hitting
still
the
still
queen.
still it is not so good. Queen is being attacked, and even if knight d6 is something is like, you can capture the rook on f8.
Yeah, it's true. That's true. That's true.
Yeah, very deep calculation. So rook f d1 was a very strong idea. So okay, one curious question: if rook h3 was not working, did you plan anything in this position to play something different, or you
No,
were just thinking?
I mean, it's just one way route, because I don't have any I mean, I cannot come back, because I chose this line, right? So I mean, for example, here I is the for example here, no, first rook a6, then knight f d7. I clear the first obstacle, right?
Yes, correct.
And then nice, and then here knight c8. I clear another obstacle for the rook,
Yeah,
and then here the take c5.
third obstacle is also gone.
Yeah,
So
I
finally
clear
you
another
got the.
obstacle. So finally, the rook has the road to to h6. So this is the only move. I mean, the only idea I could
In your
have.
mind, yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
fine. So
So
but your opponent did not go for rook d1, and he played king h2.
I mean, the I mean, rook ft1 is very unhuman, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Means I'm telling you, it is not at all natural, and only some computer can play it, or
Yeah.
maybe a very strong grandmaster will find it. Okay, we have one question here of the chess. Maybe I'll ask you that question after the game. It is related to the anime. Okay. One of the viewer has seen many anime movies, and he said like he has sacrificed his career also for that. So we'll come back to the of the chess questions after this game. We'll continue with the game, then I'll ask you. So
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
So he played king h2. If I were him, I would play king h2 as well in
Yeah,
this
yeah,
position.
it's a very natural move, I'd say. And another
Yeah.
idea is also there that bishop g2 is also possible. Don't you think so? Support the pawn here on h3 square. It might be a possibility.
Yeah, but the bishop is very
It's a passive move. I agree. I agree. It's a very passive.
nice place on f3.
Mhm.
If bishop f3, if bishop g2, sometimes I mean in some lines, black can also play f3.
Yeah, f3, and you have to capture with this pawn or this pawn. It's bishop.
And, and yeah, and then this bishop would become
Big
a
pawn.
big pawn, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
true, true. Okay, here he played a very natural move, which anyone will play, king h2, and
yeah,
after that, let's see.
yeah. I play bishop f6. Uh,
Going for the exchange.
Going for the exchange, and in order to open up the way for the queen to
Come on, h.
get, yeah, to I mean bring the toy to the party, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So
Bring all the toys to the party, guys. Remember this thing.
yeah, so he goes queen c4. I mean he
Trying to
have
play
some tricky
d6.
idea of yeah.
D6. Yeah. But
Then I go knight e5.
attacking the queen and
So
also the
if
bishop. Also the bishop. Yeah.
yeah,
Both are under attack. Okay.
so he takes attack, and now I next move I will I will go queen h4.
Yeah.
Very
The pawn
yeah,
on h3 just, and it is
yeah.
going to be a checkmate very soon. So you are going for the throat, you can say.
And also this rook is hanging as well.
Right. The a1 rook is under attack here. Correct. Correct.
Yeah, but it's already difficult here.
Yeah.
So
Very difficult.
he go rook g1,
Mhm.
sacrificing mm, the rook, but
Yeah. Only the
yeah.
greedy player, I think, will capture.
I'm going for the king.
Yeah,
I
you are
go
going
king.
for the king. Rook and all the other pieces doesn't matter. King is the most important piece on the board. You played queen h4, going
Yeah,
for
queen
directly
h4.
queen h3 checkmate.
So here is already hopeless, but it's very nice about Shinoda. He told on his stream after the game that because this is live stream, this were on air. So uh, at that time, there might be beginners watching the game as well.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
if he resign here, then the viewers might, maybe some viewer cannot understand
Understand.
why, yeah, why he resigned. So he went for
Moves
the
here.
final position, where he went for the checkmate. It's
Okay.
very nice of him. He played bishop g4, king
Okay.
take,
Queen check.
king f3, and he goes. He allowed me to checkmate him. It's
Queen
very,
h2.
yeah, very nice of him.
The bishop. I will like to add this thing. The bishop, which was looking very passive on e7, actually that only helped you to checkmate. And also the rook, which was there here. Very interesting ideas which you played. Very nice tactical motifs also. And one variation which I would like to add, like if rook g2 is played, you can still play f3 and
Yeah,
give the check here. And
yeah,
after the check, king will move, and you have queen g2 checkmate. Or even in different style, you can capture with the pawn and checkmate.
yeah. It's true.
Okay, cool, cool. Very attacking. Like I must say, like. If I want to practice some attacking games, I need to play against you some practice games.
Yeah, of course, anytime.
Yeah, I'm also a player, by the way. I'm going to play some tournaments in Europe, and in next 2 3 days, 2 days, in 2 days I'll be starting one international tournament. Also, going to play. So I'm going to play 5 tournaments in a row in Europe now.
Oh, oh, that's a lot. That's a
Yeah,
lot.
that's a lot. So before going to the tournament, I got some inspiration, I must say. And Mayur is there in the chat. He's saying hello, Atul. Yes, Mayur, good to have you here. Because of Mayur and Nandini, I was able to meet you here and to have you here also here. So I think two games for the today's stream are pretty good, because I know that in Japan it's very late and it's time for us to have some other off the board questions of the chessboard. Should we go for those questions?
Yeah, of course. But
Yeah,
can I show the I mentioned about the puzzle, right?
yeah, yeah. Puzzle, puzzle.
So
Yes, yes,
so can I show
yes.
one
Sure, sure, sure.
puzzle
Yeah,
to the
yeah,
this one this one uh can I just add a new chapter?
yeah. Just add a new chapter. You need to add the
Add
PGN
a
in it.
new
Add
add
a
a
new
new chapter.
chapter, and in PGN is on the right side. So if you
Okay,
click on the
okay.
PGN, then you can add the PGN there.
Okay, I'm adding now. So
Yeah, yeah, sure, sure.
just wait a second.
Yeah, take your time. Take your time. I will even
Okay.
see. I will ask the viewers also. So sorry for the
S-
delay in joining. Okay, Mayur is saying
s-
good evening to
s-
San also. He's saying San. I think San is for respect,
Mr.
Mister.
Yeah,
Okay,
like
in
yeah,
Japan.
yeah. So have you guys seen the position?
Yeah. So it is white to play or black?
It's white to play.
Okay. One more question. These pawns
So
are coming towards this side, right? Because there are
yeah,
no
yeah,
pawns. Yeah. Okay.
yeah, and it's two move checkmate.
Two moves check. Oh,
Yeah, actually, white is winning, right? Because a
so much.
very
Yeah. Correct.
yeah, huge advantage have the queen and two rooks, but we have to deliver the checkmate in exactly two moves,
So guys,
and
this
it's
is
very
the question for you, and let's see whether you can find out, because as he mentioned before some time, to improve your imagination, the way he played rook h6 ideas and all, you need to solve some mating puzzles. So let's see whether you can find out. Sachin, Mayur, Red, and other viewers also in the chat, please try it. Guys, two moves checkmate. We will give you some time.
yeah. So yeah, we we can give the viewers some time, and
Yeah.
yeah, and
Until that point, I'll ask you some normal questions also. As
okay.
you are an engineer, okay, you play chess also, and you mentioned this thing that you do so many things in your job. How do you prepare? Like when do you get the time to prepare? On weekends or what? Like what is your secret?
Yeah, so it's actually difficult for me to arrange like I mean, for example, 4 hour a day for uh in order to uh study chess. But yeah, yeah, that's why I cannot study much about the theory, the opening, because I don't have that much time. So basically I work on the middle game and end game only. And for the opening, I mean, it is my weakness, but yeah, because I yeah, I don't have that much time. So how I arrange time for studying chess? uh I mean, my commute uh
From
is
your house,
very
to
yeah,
the office.
yeah, very long.
Okay.
1 hour, I mean 2 hour a day.
Oh, 2 hours.
So
So in that time you play chess or practice chess.
yeah, I look for the ideas from Grandmaster games, and read the books about the middle games as well, while I'm on the train going to going to work. So yeah, so that's how I arrange time to
Wow. Means, you are the master of time management, I must say, because I heard that in Japan, everybody is very punctual, and you have that thing. So good to learn from you. So we have an answer here. Sachin has given one answer. Rook captures at 6. That's the answer, and he has even given some variations also. After rook captures at 6, he has mentioned about knight c6, then queen e3 check. Queen
Oh,
e3 is not a checkmate, right? Pawn will be
yeah,
pushed.
not a checkmate.
Yeah,
Yeah, but knight c6 here
yeah.
can be met by bishop
Bishop,
d6.
yeah, bishop,
Yeah.
bishop can be a simple checkmate here in this position. And do you think that rook at 6 is the best move?
Actually, it's not. Actually, it's not.
It is not the best move. So the flaw is there, guys. Some flaw is there. And what is the flaw? I think this pawn can be pushed forward, right? Because if you give this check, this square is there. If you give this check,
Yeah,
this
it's checkmate.
it's a checkmate. Sorry.
Yeah, so actually, e4.
E4. Uh-huh. So he cannot really capture anything. If this check, this is there, and if this check, this is the move.
Yeah,
Right, right.
this the move.
Yeah, correct, correct. So there is no check position. And queen check gives the Delhi. So rook at 6 is not a move, guys. Try more. Bishop d6 is also something which they have mentioned directly.
So how about you, Atun? How do you study chess?
Well, I study chess by basically by from the books, and I I like to play a lot, so I play too many games, and I analyze the games. So that's one thing, and there is also a drawback also to it, because I don't give too much time because I'm into this coaching also. I teach chess, so I don't get that much time. But okay, now I have decided to play and everything because now I'm married. So I thought like let's play some tournaments, and I'm into journalism also. I do live streaming. I have my own channel, so
Mm,
I do certain things around the chess, but I don't have any job or something like that apart from chess, you can say. So my life
yeah, so
revolves around chess. So that's the only thing I would like
that's
to say.
cool. That's cool.
Yeah,
That's cool.
everything is about chess. My tournaments, my coaching, live stream, everything is chess. So from morning to night, I'm around chess, doing something related to that. So, okay, here I should also think. I think maybe let's give it a try. What can be done? Because I did not think while talking to you.
So we have to I can give some hint like considering the position, the knight cannot move because knight, if for example if knight b5, then it blocked the b5 square, right?
Yes,
So we
correct.
can simply go bishop b6 checkmate.
Mhm.
If the knight go to c6, then it blocks the c6 square, so we can checkmate on d6. So I mean bishop d6. How to say bishop d6? The king can move to c6
Yeah, it will just
because
run away. No, King d7 is also there. We don't have any checks after that.
yeah.
Mhm.
Uh, then then if we wait a move, uh, then if the knight go to c6, then bishop checks, right? So the knight cannot move. And about the bishop, this bishop, he can he has a lot of square to move, by the way. But yeah, so okay,
Bishop can move anywhere.
just forget about the bishop. But
Yeah.
for example, then this pawn, if the pawn go to c3,
Mhm.
then bishop b6 checkmate, right?
Yeah, because this square is controlled by this side. And if this
Yeah,
pawn moves, then we have this checkmate.
yeah, yeah.
So, and
But
if this pawn is pushed,
yeah, the problem is that if this pawn push or this bishop moves, we don't have the checkmate.
yes,
So
we need to
we
figure
have
out.
to do something, like we have to create some threat.
Mhm. We have to create a thread by which we will be able to checkmate, even if the pawn pushes forward in the position.
Yeah, but the idea is that uh this rook, this rook, this bishop, this rook, this knight, we have to keep it as is, because we have the idea of suk black pieces, right?
Yeah,
uh,
yeah,
that's why only the queen can have good move. Yeah.
yeah. Queen can move somewhere, and then there will be some zugzwang position. I can understand. Queen a7 is something which I thought, but bishop c5 will disturb all the ideas. There is no checkmate after that.
You mean queen h2 and
Yeah,
bishop
queen
f4?
h2 and bishop f4 is there, so it's not an idea. So let's figure out other moves also in position. I hope that I will be able to find out something. I am also thinking, thanks to you.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is the first time I'm thinking on live stream. Yeah, I got one idea because like viewers are there. Why? What about?
You seems
Yeah, queen,
to
queen,
be
queen,
very
queen, to,
focused.
queen f3. I think maybe this is the idea because
Yeah.
queen f3 can be one of the ideas, but still we have this. But then we have this check, and it's mate, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
if this pawn is pushed, then we can give this check. This is controlled. If the bishop moves somewhere here, then we have queen c1, and it's a mate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And if
queen. Sorry,
c3,
queen,
then
queen f8 is a checkmate.
yeah. If
Yeah,
c3, then queen takes, right?
yeah, queen takes pawn is there. Okay, finally,
Yeah.
I know how to play chess because I was confused. Yeah,
So
so VLT Dhiru is also saying queen f3. Dakshit also came up with the queen f3 move. Okay, fine.
yeah,
Very
I mean, this puzzle
mhm.
still, I mean, how to say, because this queen f3, like this move is not a weird move. In some other position, the answer is something like the move like queen e4 or something like that, like just give up the queen,
Yeah,
or like uh, go move the queen to somewhere that is controlled by many of the opponent pieces. For example, in this case, f4.
yeah.
Yeah. So in those kind of puzzle, you need very strong imagination uh, in order to solve the problem.
Yeah. So like okay, we found it. Queen of three. Viewers also found it in the chat. So
Oh,
good.
that's very
Yeah,
very nice.
Dakshat and VLT Dhiru found Queen of three. So guys, whoever found out about Queen of three, kudos to you. Very good. Good job. Good
Yeah,
job.
very good. Good job. Good job.
So very interesting puzzle, I must say. You made me think. You brought out the chess player in me. It's a good exercise because I know like
But
after 2 days
yeah,
I will be playing against some grandmasters very soon.
I mean, your life devoted to chess, right?
Yeah,
Then at the end of the day, yeah, you're still a chess player.
yeah,
So
chess player. Even if I am a coach, I am a streamer, whatever it is, I love to play chess.
yeah, of course, that's true.
That's true. Okay, cool, cool. So thank you very much. So I would like to ask you some of the questions which are off the chess. So should we go for that thing?
Okay, sure.
Yeah, sure. So I will ask you one by one. Okay, as some here Red asked about the anime movies, he has talked about some names also here. The names I will just check it out. What was the name? Naruto, then
Ah,
MHA, Demon Slayer, Cowboy, Tipo, OPM, Death Note. I have seen Death Note, by the way. Death Note was very interesting, and I don't know whether you have watched this series related to the tennis. It is
slam dunk.
uh,
Chưa.
uh,
The tennis.
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 It is anime in tennis. And they have talked about the process. It is like every day you need to make progress, and he has talked about his tennis training, and also related to the volleyball. Also, it is Haikyuu movie is there. Haikyuu movie, no series is there. Haikyuu.
I
I
I don't.
maybe in Japanese it's a different name. And about tennis, I don't remember the name exactly. It was what was the name? The boy plays
Actually, I don't know very much about
anime movies.
anime.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay. Yeah. So answer is, so what type of movies do you watch?
I mm, I watch a lot of uh, how to say classic how to say classical movie.
Classical.
I don't know how to say, but very like Forrest Gump,
Ah, Forrest Gump. Oh, nice.
those kinds of movie. And
Uh-huh.
actually, the Bollywood movie
Oh,
I
Bollywood
like.
you watch?
Bollywood I don't watch a lot, but I know, and I watch Three Idiots
Oh, Three
many
Idiots.
many times. I yeah
That's one of the favorite movies of mine. You can say. How do you relate Three Idiots with your engineering career? Did you have something like that in your engineering life also?
No, I mean I like the thinking of the main character.
Ah,
So he just focus on the result, right? He focus on what we will make or what we will make.
mhm.
He uh I mean how to say he don't care about
The
like class or professors or
mhm.
student life. He don't care about that. He just focus on what we really learn and what we will make, what we will output. That's I I am
Yeah,
inspired by him.
it's a very inspiring movie also for the people who wants to pursue something which they
Yeah,
love, because in that movie the message is what I got it from it is like okay, pursue your career or the pursue what you really want to do instead of
yeah,
listening to other people. So, truly amazing, like our Bollywood movies also are so famous in abroad, so that's a
yeah.
good thing. And coming from an engineer, all the engineering students who are there in the chat or who might be watching, they know Three Idiots by heart. So apart from Three Idiots, have you watched any other Bollywood movie?
uh the the main character, the actor
Mhm.
Amir Khan.
Yeah, American.
I know some of other film movie which he played, but I don't really remember the
You can
name.
tell us
But
the story, we'll tell you the name.
there's a like a child with the uh,
Ah, one syndrome is the Tare Zameen Par. He is not that
yeah, yeah, yeah,
yes,
yeah,
yes,
yeah.
the Tare Zameen Par.
He's played the teacher,
Yes,
the
teacher, yes,
yeah, he
correct,
played
correct.
the teacher.
Yeah, Tare Zameen Par is the movie. I like that movie and I remember about that movie a lot because do you know Vidit Gujarati? You must have heard about India number two Vidit Gujarati. He is a super grandmaster now, 2700 rating from
uh
India. After Vishwanathan Anand, Vidit Gujarati is the one.
Uh, m- uh, maybe if you write the name,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I know him, but
yeah. It's like
um
his name. I will write it down. Vidit Gujarati from India.
we did
Yeah,
I know
yeah,
him, I know
yeah.
him.
I have watched that movie with it. That's why I have that memory with me.
So yeah, so that's you know my, yeah, you kind of know my taste. Like I like the movie which have inspirational story.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So you like that, and for Red, talk about anime,
So
bro. He's saying,
whenever I watch a movie, I want to get some lesson from from the movies. Yeah.
so in Hollywood movies also you must have watched Pursuit of Happiness,
Yeah, yeah, sure, sure.
and that I remember from Vietnam that fighting movies Om Bak 1, 2, 3. Have you watched those? Tony Jazz movie or
One, two, three.
Tony Jaa, you know Tony Jaa, right? He's they're very famous in Asian countries.
Tony Jaa.
Okay, maybe you don't know about. he has some fighting movies which we watch. Wait, he's not from Vietnam, I know, but I'm just saying like he has some movies. Anyway, that is about the movies, I must say. And do you have any hobbies apart from playing chess or something like that?
Yeah, I like to uh go out to the I mean the park or the somewhere close to the nature.
Mm-hmm.
For example, somewhere with the like forest or like the mountain or something, somewhere close to the nature,
Okay.
when I can feel relaxed and feel I mean get some fresh air and refresh my thinking process.
Okay. Just to add it to that point, when you will come to Chennai, no, the tournament venue is at a very beautiful location, just next to the beach. So maybe you will have good time in India
Yeah, but
also, because you can go to the natural place. Like I don't know whether you like sea or not, but it is there.
yeah, but it's hot. It's hot. It's around 50 degrees Celsius, right?
No, 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 no. At that time when you will be coming, it will be around 25 to 32 degrees Celsius. So it's not,
25?
yeah, 30, because the rainy season will be there. No, don't forget to bring your umbrellas.
Oh, okay.
The rainy season is going to start at that time in India. The summer season is going to end in June. In June, the summer season goes down. So your temperature over there will be around 25 to 30, 32, something like that. But the rain will
Today,
be there. Rain will
yeah,
be there.
today I checked my weather app and it's said that it's already 36 degree right now in Chennai.
Yeah, yeah. Means in Chennai it is like that, but it will be rainy at that time because you are coming in July end, no? So it will be different atmosphere at that time. So it will be
Okay.
breezy and a little bit rainy season will be there.
Okay.
So
Okay.
be make sure that you come with that thing. And I hope that you will have a great time in India and you will enjoy. And here Mayur is saying Tu San's story is also inspirational. He is from Vietnam, originally works in Japan as an engineer and reached number 1 position in Japan, and he has won the championship also. So truly inspirational. Like I really got inspired also by your story, like how you started playing chess. Like you did not have a chessboard, but still you made the chessboard with all the cardboard and everything. Amazing, amazing. Okay, cool. And the air
Yeah,
condition
thank
will be
you.
there
Thank
everywhere.
yeah, of course. Thanks the viewers very much for those kind words. I appreciate it. Yeah, and I mean, if you guys think that my story is inspirational, I would like you guys to I mean mm, play play chess a lot and get my how to say like I mean not the same story as me, but you guys can go from I mean the lower level and get into the much stronger level. I mean everyone can do that, and just keep on studying, keep on training, and someday you guys will reach the very strong level, like even international master or grandmaster.
Wow.
That's that I can yeah, yeah, I'm sure about that.
Yeah. So truly, they will get some inspiration. I am inspired, I'm saying, by listening to your
Thank you.
story,
Thank
because
you.
I'm also from a small town. I'm not from a very big city, but in India we have good facilities for chess, I must say. Not like that. So I hope that we will even get to know more about you when you will be in India, or maybe before that also we might connect once again.
Yeah.
So with this note, I think like with I think viewers don't have any questions till now. So we will end the stream, and I really appreciate that you came on the stream. Thank you very much, and you showed
Yeah,
your games. You inspired us also, and there were so many tactical things you which we learned throughout today's game. So hoping for you also to play some amazing games in chess Olympiad. Do prepare. I know that you are a little bit busy, you don't have that much time, but whenever you are traveling from your work to the home or something like that, you will prepare, and you will get some good games. Like you will play some good games, and I would look out for your games to against some grandmasters. The way you won against Tu Hong Thong, you will win some more games. And one more thing is like you will get to take one picture with Vishy sir.
so actually it's my great honor to have a nice stream with you, Atun, and the viewers. I mean, this channel is growing, and yeah, not only for the viewers in India but around the world.
Yes.
I'm sure about that.
Yeah.
So yeah, so it's my honor and my great pleasure uh, to explain about the games and explains about yeah everything. Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm looking forward to meeting you in person in Chennai.
Yes, definitely. I will make sure that I will meet you. So from viewers also, I will thank you, and thank you viewers also who are there. Before you leave, don't forget to like the stream and subscribe channel if you are new here. Okay, so I'll stop this time. Thank you very much. Goodbye, guys. To